Muscle cars that shocked the streets with raw power. In the golden age of muscle cars, some machines didn't just compete, they dominated. These beasts had so much raw power that they terrified rivals at the stoplight. Today, we'll look at 3 muscle cars that shocked the streets with their unmatched performance. 1. 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle SS 454 LS6. The 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle SS 454 LS6 was a street monster, unlike anything else. It came with the legendary 454 cubic inch big block engine, rated at 450 horsepower. But in reality, the LS6 made even more power than Chevrolet officially admitted. This car was built for one thing: raw, straight-line domination. The Chevelle SS LS6 could run the quarter mile in the low 13-second range right off the showroom floor. Its acceleration left drivers stunned and competitors humiliated. The LS6 engine had massive torque, delivering over 500 pound-feet. That meant tire-shredding launches were almost guaranteed. It came with heavy-duty suspension and drivetrain components to handle the brutal power. Visually, the Chevelle SS looked aggressive with its cowl induction hood. The rumble from the big block made it clear this wasn't just another muscle car. Many called it the king of the streets in 1970. It was one of the most expensive Chevelles ever sold, but it earned every penny. Few cars could match its combination of size, style, and performance. It had a wide stance and muscular lines that screamed power. Inside, it was still a comfortable car for daily driving. But once the pedal hit the floor, it transformed into a rocket. The LS6 became a legend almost instantly. Even modern cars respect its raw numbers. Collectors now pay huge money for an original LS6. This Chevelle proved that Chevy could build the ultimate muscle car. It had more horsepower than most people could handle. Drivers who owned one knew they had something special. It was both feared and admired on the street. The LS6 was often unbeatable in drag races. It became a dream car for an entire generation. Chevrolet took the muscle car war to its peak with this model. Even today, the Chevelle SS 454 LS6 is remembered as one of the fastest muscle cars ever built. It wasn't just about speed, it was about domination. The LS6 turned the Chevelle into a legend that shocked the streets. Its place in history is secure as one of the ultimate American muscle machines. 2. 1970 Plymouth HEMI Cuda. The 1970 Plymouth HEMI Cuda was the ultimate expression of Mopar muscle. It came equipped with the legendary 426 cubic inch HEMI V8. Rated at 425 horsepower, it was a beast on the drag strip. The HEMI engine produced massive torque, making launches explosive. In the quarter mile, it could dip into the low 13ths with the right driver. The Cuda had aggressive styling with its shaker hood scoop. That scoop wasn't just for looks, it fed fresh air into the HEMI. Drivers loved the intimidating presence of this car. It stood out on the streets with bold colors like vitamin C orange and plum crazy. The HEMI Cuda wasn't cheap, but it offered unmatched performance. It was a factory-built race car in many ways. Plymouth designed it for those who wanted to dominate. The Cuda's chassis and suspension gave it solid road manners too. But its true home was the drag strip. Many owners took them straight from the dealer to racing events. The HEMI was known as the elephant engine for its size and power. Few cars could rival its performance. The Mustang and Camaro struggled to keep up. The Cuda became a Mopar legend almost instantly. Today, it's one of the most sought-after classic muscle cars. Collectors pay incredible prices for original HEMI Cudas. This car symbolized raw American horsepower. It wasn't about comfort, it was about speed. The Cuda gave drivers bragging rights everywhere they went. Its performance numbers rivaled even exotic sports cars of the era. The HEMI Cuda cemented Plymouth's place in the muscle car wars. It was a car that demanded respect. Its rarity makes it even more special today. Every sight and sound of a HEMI Cuda is unforgettable. It was a true representation of Mopar's performance spirit. The 1970 Plymouth HEMI Cuda was more than a car. It was a statement of dominance. 3. 1971 Buick GSX Stage 1. The 1971 Buick GSX Stage 1 proved that luxury and muscle could coexist. Buick was known for comfort, but the GSX broke that image. It came with the monstrous 455 cubic inch Stage 1 V8. This engine produced 345 horsepower, but delivered a staggering 510 pound-feet of torque. That torque made it one of the quickest accelerating muscle cars ever built. In real-world performance, the GSX Stage 1 shocked rivals. It could run the quarter-mile in the low 13-second range. Despite its weight, the torque made it feel unstoppable. The GSX was Buick's ultimate muscle statement. It came standard, with bold stripes and spoilers. The GSX was available in stunning colors like Saturn Yellow and Apollo White. It turned heads everywhere it went. Buick combined luxury interiors with brute power. Drivers could enjoy wood-grain trim, plush seats, and air conditioning. At the same time, they had one of the most powerful engines of the era. The GSX Stage 1 was often underestimated. Many thought Buicks were just for older buyers, but this car changed that perception completely. It could outrun many Mustangs, Camaros, and even some HEMIs. The GSX Stage 1 gave Buick a performance image like never before. Its torque made it a monster at stoplight drag races. Owners loved surprising rivals with Buick's hidden power. This was truly a gentleman's muscle car. It blended refinement with raw speed. Collectors now see it as one of the rarest and most desirable Buicks. The GSX Stage 1 remains a high point in Buick's history. Its combination of comfort and power was unmatched. No other Buick has ever come close to its reputation. It was proof that performance didn't have to sacrifice luxury. The GSX showed Buick could play with the big boys in the muscle wars. It is still remembered as one of the greatest sleeper beasts of all time. These three cars, the Chevelle SS 6, the HEMI Cuda, and the Buick GSX Stage 1, redefined power in their era. Each brought something unique to the muscle car wars. The Chevelle proved Chevy could dominate with brute horsepower. The HEMI Cuda showed Mopar's commitment to building legends. The GSX Stage 1 blended comfort with terrifying torque. Together, they represented the peak of American muscle engineering. They were fast, loud, and unforgettable. Even today, they are icons of raw street power. They shocked rivals then, and they continue to inspire awe now. These muscle monsters will forever remain legends of the Golden Age.